everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. If you are new, my name is Shannon and I am a first-time mum. I have a little boy called Buzz who is 13 months old now, and I do all sorts of kind of motherhood content as well as other kind of day in the life, travel, family adventures. I've got a Disney vlog series and we're going to be going again in May. So if any of that sounds like your kind of thing, then please do make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Today I'm here with a video that I've not done before, but I do think if someone I watched did a video like this, I would definitely click on it because I'm nosy like that. It is a little bit kind of old school YouTuber vibes in a way, but with like a mum twist. And that is a what's in my toddler bag. So what do we carry around with us kind of day to day and when we're on like long days out or anything like that. Obviously it has changed a little bit from when he was a newborn. I feel like there's a lot less stuff, but then different things to take than when he was a newborn. But I have recently got a new bag, and it is obviously probably a little bit of a strange time to get a new baby bag because like I said, he is 13 months old. However, as I mentioned, we are going to Disney in May, and I have a friend who has this bag and it is so huge and it carries so much in, and we're talking about how helpful that's going to be when she goes on her Disney trip, and I just kind of got sold. I was watching them on Vinted for ages and I eventually found one that was a really good price and in a good condition, so I bought one secondhand off Vinted because the bag that I have got is about £150 brand new. I did have a different bag before, so when Buzz was a newborn I had one of the like rectangle bags that's like got the clips and it kind of hangs across the handlebars of your pram, if you know what I mean, and that was really handy, and I'll definitely keep that for another baby. However, I feel like as he's got older and I'm like carrying him, like, you know, not in a car seat or anything like that obviously now, just carrying him if we're like running into a playgroup or somewhere where I'm not taking his pram, a backpack is something that I felt would be a lot easier because I can just sling it on my back and then I've got my hands free to carry him and to pick up whatever toy he drops or his sock that he's pulled off or whatever else, rather than trying to kind of have a bag over my shoulder that keeps sliding down, and it's just a bit annoying. Like I just felt like we needed a bit of a change up. So the bag that I got, now I feel like it is a little bit out there, and I mean, to be fair, I don't think that when I look at it, but I feel like some people will probably look at it and be like, what the hell, are you an alien? It looks like a bit of UFO has just fallen on your lap there. Maybe you do think that, but I love this colour. So obviously, like I said, I got it on Vinted, so I'm just going to quickly say now, like I say in pretty much all of my videos at the minute, it's noisy outside, so I'm really sorry if you can hear lots of noise, but I'm always so limited when I can film videos because I just have to squeeze them in like Buzz's nap time. So I kind of have to just make do with whatever noise and whatever lighting and whatever else is going on at the time so I can film a video, but I hope you guys don't mind. I was watching these on Vinted for ages. There was a nice light pink one that is gorgeous, and again it is one that my friend has and it is so nice, but obviously I have a little boy. That wouldn't stop me getting a pink bag because I feel like it's not one that he's going to carry around. Like this is probably the size of him, but yeah, I have a little boy. That wouldn't put me off getting a pink one alone, but I feel like the second-hand ones all looked a little bit kind of grubbier, obviously where it's quite a light colour, and also I wanted it to be a bag that my husband wouldn't mind wearing. So I was watching quite a few black ones and everything like that, but I saw a silver one and I just couldn't stop thinking about the silver, and I said to Ollie when I got it, would you wear this? And he was like, absolutely not. But I feel like he definitely would. Like I don't personally feel like it is overly girly. I'm not saying he would wear this on his own on a night out, but when he's with the baby, I feel like this is absolutely fine and I just love it. It's a Tiba Marl backpack, if you can just see the branding on the front pocket there. It is the bigger one. There is a slightly smaller one, but this guy is huge. I don't know if you can like appreciate how big this is on camera, but it's obviously got the front zip here. It's got another zip and a section here. As you can see, it sticks out, and then it's got the main section. This is the older version, I believe. I believe the newer version has pram clips here and here. So if you were to buy one brand new, then I'm assuming it would have those. But yeah, they're for sale on like John Lewis and places like that. I think I saw them maybe on Selfridges. And they also do have their own website. But I just was not in a position or like willing to spend £150 on a bag for a baby when he's 13 months old now. Like maybe if it was, you know, back when he was a newborn and we were preparing before he was born and I was considering a bag that was going to last us for ages and like the whole time or whatever, maybe I would have considered it. However, the baby bag that we got before was second hand and it's still in amazing condition. It's just not the right kind of shape for us right now, but like I said, when we have another baby it'll probably come back out. But I got this one off Vinted, so I would definitely recommend having a little look on Vinted if you don't mind shopping secondhand. Obviously it's really good for the environment as opposed to kind of buying brand new, and you can get some really good deals. This is the bag that we have with us if we're going for like a long day out. We do have a smaller like backpack that we use for Buzz if we're just popping like for half an hour somewhere or just popping to the park, or I don't know, I feel like I would still take this a lot of the time because it's like fully packed and ready to go. But you know, if we are just popping out, we do have a smaller bag that we take with us. But this one is really good and it would also be like perfect for an overnight stay and things like that. That is the bag. It is this like faux leather looking silver shiny bag. I love it. It's got the black zips and the zippers and things. This here didn't come with the bag. This is my Bath and Body Works anti-bac holder. So it is this unicorn and it used to light up but it seems to not be doing that anymore. But it's really handy to have. Obviously in there I've just got slotted in a Bath and Body Works anti-bac, and I just feel like since everything has struck and also just having a baby, it's really like handy to just have handy back on the go. So we'll start with the first little pouch. So in here I actually have nothing in here at the minute. So yeah, this front little zipper section has nothing in there at the minute, but I just imagine like if we were on a day out, like say we went to the zoo or something like that and we had tickets, like it's handy to have a little pocket at the front like that for easy access. I wouldn't necessarily recommend putting your phone or like anything too precious in there because obviously it's a backpack, it could easily be kind of opened. But yeah, that front little zipper is empty at the minute. And then in here we have got Buzz's like snack section. So I've got a bib in here. This is just a Ray Dunn bib. I picked it up from TK Maxx, like Home Sense kind of place. It's a pack of 3 and it just says foodie on there, so we just have that in there. We also have a little spoon. And then inside there is this insulated like bottle pocket. So I've just got an empty water bottle in there at the minute. You see, like if he was a bubba and we were carrying milk around with us all the time, then a milk bottle would go in there. But for the moment this holds his water bottle. This is his favourite style of water bottle, by the way. It's a straw one. It's from Newbie. I will link it below, but I just picked this up in Tesco's. So yeah, this is his favourite water bottle, and if I was like, you know, prepared to leave, I would fill this up or I would bring his one that he'd been using that day with us. But otherwise I feel like it's handy to just keep an empty one in here, because if we do end up going out in a bit of a rush or whatever, I know I've got an empty bottle that I can easily fill up with a bottle of water if I buy one, or tap water at a restaurant, or milk if we needed a milk on the go, things like that. I just think it's really handy to always have a bottle in here. There's also this little pouch here which I've just slid in a few snacks. Now we have got quite a selection of snacks in this bag, and obviously this isn't how many he would go through in like a day out, but I just feel like it's better to be like stocked up. So we've got some little Quavers, we've got some Ella's Kitchen biscuits, we've got some like fruit wafer things. We've also got some veggie like straws, crisp things, and some little coconut rolls. So that is quite a selection of little snacks in there, because they do get through the snacks. And if you have got a toddler, you will know that you don't travel anywhere without a stash of snacks on you, because it's just not worth the hassle. I'd rather have snacks in there so I'm ready to go and stocked up, rather than having to like panic find something when we're out, or like think, oh, what's suitable for him, etc, etc. And in the main section, it is really, really big in here. I don't know how easily you can see, but yeah, it is a really big bag. It's got a padded section at the back, at the top here, and it's also got the little cup holder things. Again, if you wanted to put more bottles in there or whatever, or just to keep some pens in or anything like that, it's just handy to have little sections, isn't it? But generally, I tend to keep things a bit organised. So inside the main bag, I have 3 pouches. I've got the Frapwell's first aid kit. So Frapwell is our surname, if you didn't know that. And I actually make these bags and sell them on my Etsy shop. So I will leave that linked below if any of this stuff you think would be handy. But I just did this in this like neon green because I thought that's obviously really handy for like medical bits. Like if you need to grab it quickly, you know that you need the neon green one. And in here I have just got a selection of things. Now this is, like I say, a fairly new bag, and this is a fairly new system. So there may be things as time goes on that I need to add to this, or I think, oh, I'm carrying this around and I don't need to. But for now, this is what I've got in here. So I've got a pack of plasters. Now, touch wood, we've never actually had to use a plaster on Buzz yet, other than when he's had his jabs and things like that. But you never know, he's at that age now where he's running around in the park and he might fall over and cut his knee, which, oh my gosh, the first time that happens I feel like I'm gonna cry, but at least I will have plasters on me. I might get some little like Germaline type wipes or something like that to like wipe it down before I put a plaster on. I don't have that in here right now, but I've got some paracetamol for me, or if I'm with adults who have a headache or need paracetamol. I've got some Child's Farm sun cream, just a little mini one. Obviously it's March, like we're not really at kind of height of summer needing loads of sun cream stage, but sometimes you'll be out and about and it will suddenly feel really hot and sunny, and even if it is kind of too early for it to feel like summer, you still want to have sun cream on you for your little one, because their skin is so like delicate. So yeah, I want to have that on me all the time. I got this forehead stick when I was pregnant because I had a couple of headaches and I couldn't use the normal like medicine that I would normally use for my headaches. So I picked one of these up, and I was sorting through my bag the other day and I found it, and I was like, I will pop that in my medical kit because you never know, I might have a headache one day and I can just smush that across my forehead and it might well help me. I've got an Ashton and Parsons teething gel. So this is like a Bonjela. Got a bobbly tip, so it's meant to be like good if you put it directly onto their gums. It's meant to like massage it into their gums when they're teething. To be fair, I don't think I really ever normally do that. I normally pop it on my finger and then rub it onto his gum, just because he would just try and take this off me and like bite it, and it just wouldn't really probably work that well, whereas my finger I can just quickly get to where it needs to go. I've got some bite and sting relief cream just for, you know, I have been attacked once by wasps. Wasps are one of my biggest fears, and once we were at a car boot sale and I was wearing a maxi dress and a wasp got up it and it stung me so many times, up my legs, on my tummy, all over my bum. I had so many stings, and yeah, it was itchy and horrible. It's for adults and children over 10, so we wouldn't use this on Buzz, but yeah, I just think it's a handy thing to have. This is kind of, like I said, like a family medicine first aid kit, so just bits and bobs that any of us might need when we're out and about on a day out. I've also got some hay fever and allergy relief tablets, again, just if we need them. Then I've got these little sachets of Calpol. I used to carry around a bottle of Calpol, and yeah, I didn't realise that these were actually really around, and they're obviously so much more lightweight than a bottle. They're easier, they've got the 5ml dose, and you're ready to go. They also do come with the little spoon. Luckily Buzz is absolutely fine having his medicine off these spoons as opposed to just the syringe. He'll take either, but yeah, this is obviously easy to pour the sachet onto, so we've just got a few of those in there, and I think that is everything that's in our little first aid kit. But like I said, we may realise as we go that we need more bits and bobs in there. yeah, maybe Germaline or something like that would be good. The next pouch I've got here is Buzz's spare clothes. So this is what I used to carry around in the other bag, but now it just lives in this bag instead. And in here, we, like it says on the thing, we just have some spare clothes. So we've got a t-shirt that's just rolled up here. We've got a long sleeve vest. We've got some leggings, and we have got a sleep suit. So I just figured that a sleep suit can always just be thrown on, even if he wets through his vest and for whatever reason he's also wet through this one. Like, a sleep suit just keeps him warm all over, covers up his feet, etc. We can just get him home and he's fine. But yeah, this is more of a normal outfit, so like, you know, we could carry on out and about our day and he would be absolutely fine in that outfit if for whatever reason he needed to change out of his one that he went out in. But yeah, we just keep that all in here. I will pop some socks in here actually. We did have socks in here, but we used them. So yeah, he's got this habit at the minute of, we'll put him in his car seat in just his socks. Like, we don't put his shoes on him normally at the minute until like we actually get out and he starts walking around. But yeah, we'll put him in his car seat with socks on, and on the journey he'll like pull one of his socks off. He always pulls off his left foot sock and he chews on it in the car. So, and then he throws it when he's done with it. So then I open the car door, his sock will fall on the floor and it's soaking wet. So I'm like, you don't really want to be wearing a soaking wet sock because you'll get cold and it will make your shoes smell and whatever else is not comfortable. So yeah, spare socks are an essential for here, so I must remember to add those to this. This pouch I've got here just says mama stuff in here. So this is bits and bobs that are like more solely for me. So it's kind of vanity stuff really. I've got a pen because you always need a pen when you're out and about. I've got a Dr. Paw Paw like multi-purpose balm. I don't tend to use like lip balms or anything like that all that often. I do use the Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream, but yeah, that's kind of something that I tend to keep at home. I wouldn't necessarily carry it around with me unless I was having really chapped lips. But I've got a few like little bits that I've got in glossy boxes and Birch boxes and stuff over the years, so I figured it might as well be in the bag in case I need it. But obviously this is really good for not just lips, but like any kind of dry skin, cuticles and things like that. I do keep getting little flare-ups of random patches of eczema. I think we're just a little bit stressed at the minute, so yeah, this is really good for that, just to kind of help it not be dry. Also in there I've just got a little roll-on of the perfume that I'm kind of wearing the most at the moment, which is the Stunningly Venice one from Zara. I also have a lip gloss in there. This is a Fenty Beauty one in the shade Fenty Glow. It's a gloss bomb and I feel like this is quite like an easy shade to just pop on whenever. If I'm wearing a specific lipstick or something like that, I would tend to either add it to here if I'm not taking my own bag, but it would normally just be in my own handbag. Some contact lenses because I wear contact lenses and there is nothing worse than if you are driving and a contact lens pops out, or if you're out and about and you rub your eye and you lose your lens, or it like splits in your eye or something like that. It's so horrible. And yeah, it's always important for me to travel with spares. Like, again, I will tend to have spares also in my handbag, but you can never have too many spares on you. I feel like I'll also add a couple of tampons in here because obviously they're really little and it won't weigh anything extra to have in there, but it will be handy to have just as a backup if I need them and don't have my handbag on me for whatever reason. I think I'll definitely add some of those to this. In the main body of the bag, I just will tend to carry a couple of toys for Buzz. So I've got this little pop thing. I picked it up in Aldi. I know a lot of older kiddies like them at the minute, like primary school kids and things, but Buzz really loves this. I think just because it's so colourful and it makes like a satisfying noise, and yeah, he will happily play with this like in his pram, or if we go out for lunch and he's sat at the table. Like, it's a good one where if he whacks it against the table, which is one of his favourite things to do, it doesn't make too much noise, so it won't offend people around us, and you know, it's easy like rinsed under the tap if it gets grubby or whatever. So yeah, this is a good one to have in our bag as a little toy for him. We do tend to carry around a book with us at the minute. It's the That's Not My Dragon one. It's just one of the touchy-feely ones. He has quite a few of these That's Not My books now, and he really loves them. So again, these are just handy to have if we are out for food or whatever, and it just keep him distracted for a bit, or if we're waiting like anywhere, if we're, you know, picking up Ollie or something like that, and we can sit and have a flick through this. And yeah, he loves these books. So he will also tend to have like a car or something on him, because normally when we're leaving the house he'll be like holding a toy, because he's always just holding a toy. So we'll take whichever one with us that he wants to take at that time. And that is the bag like empty. However, you're probably thinking, where are the nappies? That is a really important part when you've got a little one, and they are in this bag here. So this is a really like life-changing item. I would recommend it to any mum out there who has a baby or a little one that wears nappies. So this is a changing mat, but it is more than just a changing mat, and we would tend to actually not have it in the bag, although if I, you know, was going somewhere and I just wanted to carry one bag, I would, and we didn't have his pram on us, I would just slip it in the bag because it does fit fine in there. However, this just tends to sit at the bottom of his like basket in his pram, so it's always with us, and it's incredible. So it's basically this bag, and it's got a handle here, so you can like easily, like if you are out and about and you need to run to the toilet with him, you literally pick him up, take this, and you are good to go. So yeah, it's got this handle. It's also got this clip if you wanted to strap it to the bar of the pram, but like I said, we just keep it in the basket. So it's got this zip along the front, and in here I just keep a spare vest and some spare leggings. So I do have the other spare clothes bag, but like I said, I just like having this ready to go. So if we need to do a clothes change and we're stuck and all we have on us is this bag because we didn't have enough hands to carry everything or whatever, I'm good to go. So in there we have that. We also have some bum cream. Now we're really lucky with him. He doesn't have super sensitive skin. I think he's had nappy rash once. Every now and again there might be a slight bit of redness if he's had like a tummy bug or something like that, but as soon as we put this on, like the next nappy change, the redness is completely gone. This is the Metanium nappy rash ointment, and someone recommended this to me when he was super young as just like the best nappy cream ever, and I agree that it is. We've tried like Bepanthen, is it called that, and like pseudo cream and stuff, but this is yeah, this is really good stuff. Have that in the front there, and yeah, that doesn't really take up too much room, any of that stuff. And then you open it out, so it does up here with a Velcro thing, so you have to be careful to not pack it too much, because then the Velcro, like it's too bulky and it doesn't necessarily stick that well. It definitely holds everything I need it to hold. So if you open it out, this side here is padded. If you see this section here is padded, so that's where his head goes. So this is a changing mat. So it's quite long, and it's perfect to put on like a changing table or anything like that, and I just regularly kind of disinfect this side of it so that, you know, we're not touching all the germs all the time that have been on the table. But yeah, we lay this out, or if we ever have to do a boot change or anywhere, like I've changed him in the park with this, and it's just really amazing to have. So yeah, nice padded bit for his head, so he's always comfy. And then it opens up, so it's got these two flaps to the side that fold in like this. So on this side is just this like stretchy section where you put nappies in there, and we also have bulk overflow nappies in here and nappy bags. Now this is a little zip section, but to be honest, I think this is always just open. But yeah, that is a zip section, so you've got nappy bags, spare nappies, a couple of nappies. So this holds probably, obviously it depends on the size of your baby and the size of the nappies, but we always have like a good kind of 5 or so nappies on us, 6 nappies, like a good amount of nappies in there anyway, I think, like for a day out or whatever. So yeah, we have that, and then the wipes live at the bottom here. So it's got this little section, and you just slide the wipes in the side here. This is like a smaller travel size one. It only holds 24, but it does easily hold a full size pack of nappies as well. That just happens to be what we've got in there at the moment. These are the Mamia wipes, by the way, from Aldi, and they're the best wipes we've used. They're like water wipes. They're so wet. I hate a dry wipe. Like the is it like Huggies? They do them, and I don't know how anyone uses those, but I guess each to their own. So yeah, this is really handy. It's obviously got this hole here. You can easily just pull out a wipe through that hole and you are good to go. So yeah, I just think this item is incredible. You might have seen this kind of thing, but I just think it's amazing. And if you haven't seen this kind of thing before, then I thought I'd share that with you. So it's not necessarily something that's in our baby change bag, but it's obviously an essential part of the baby change process. The other bag is more like other bits and bobs, but yeah, this is a lifesaver and I really would rate it. I got it from Amazon. I will link it below. I won't go through my bag. If you ever want me to, I guess I could do a different video, but this is the bag that I tend to have on me. So this will have my purse in it, my phone in it, anything like that, and I wear it over my shoulder, so it just sits here in a really handy place for me to easily grab my bits in and out. If, like I said, I'm carrying loads of things or whatever else, it's just a really handy bag to have. Sometimes I won't carry my bag, I'll just carry everything of mine in his bag, but you know, sometimes it's nice to feel like, you know, me and not just a mum and have my own bag. So yeah, I will tend to carry this around too. This is a little Kate Spade bag. It can also be worn as a backpack. It's got the little clips here and I've got the spare straps for it, but like I said, I wear it over the shoulder and it's a really handy bag for me to have, like when I'm pushing the pram and things like that. I forgot to mention actually that just sits in the bottom of his bag is a muslin. Now we don't tend to need muslins anymore, now he's a bit older, but they're a handy little cloth, like if we ever have to wipe up his face, or like he gets dribbly when he's teething, or just anything, or if I'm out with another mum who's got a younger one, like the amount of times I've been like, oh, I've got a muslin, like if they've run out or forgot to pack one or whatever, like they're just handy to have. So we still do carry one little muslin at the bottom of his bag, but yeah, that's everything that we have in there at the moment, and it's doing us well at the minute. We tend to always have what we need on us, so let me know if I've not mentioned anything that's like an essential for you that you would not leave the house without with your little one. That's everything that we tend to carry with us for him, so I hope that has helped you, or if not helped you, you've just enjoyed being nosy. If you did enjoy this video, please do give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comments below if there's any other videos like this, like motherhood kind of thing, that you would like me to do, and I will definitely try and do those for you, and I will see you very soon with another video. Bye guys. I just wanna love you, just wanna